Hey everyone, Tony here, Psych'd on Baseball Cards. Going to show some more of my Topps 1960 that I picked up in Long Beach. So let's get this thing started. I'm trying to shorten up my bios so the videos go a little bit faster and I can show more cards. So let's turn this thing around and show you what I got. All right, first up we have Dick Sisler. His father was Hall of Famer George Sisler, who once hit 400 twice. So Dick Sisler as a player, he played from 1946 through 1953. He was a 276 hitter at 55 home runs and 360 RBI. As a manager, he was 121 and 94. He managed Cincinnati for 2 years. He's probably most known for his walk-off 3-run bottom of the 10th inning home run to beat the Brooklyn Dodgers at Ebbets Field in 1950. Had the Phillies lost that game, there would have been a 3-game playoff with the Dodgers. It was the Phillies' first National League pennant in 35 years. So pretty good. And next up we have Frank Bowman. He played 11 seasons, had a career 45 and 38 1-loss record, 4.11 ERA. In 1960, he was the ERA leader for the American League with a 2.67 ERA. Jim Rowland. He played 10 years for 6 teams. He was a career 19 and 17, 1 loss, 3.22 ERA. In 64, he pitched a 12-inning game against the New York Yankees at Yankee Stadium, beating them 7-2. Next up, Jim Piersall. He had a 17-year career. Jim suffered from bipolar disorder, which back then it was called manic depressive disorder. He was volatile, getting into fights on the field and with his own teammates. One time he stepped up to the plate wearing a Beatles wig and playing air guitar using his bat. And he would talk to Babe Ruth behind the center field monuments at Yankee Stadium. In his autobiography, Piersall commented, "Probably the best thing that ever happened to me was going nuts. Who ever heard of Jimmy Piersall until that happened?" He was a career 272 hitter, 2-time All-Star and 2-time Gold Glove, and he's in the Boston Red Sox Hall of Fame. And we got the 4th place Detroit Tigers team card. Nice looking card, like that yellow and red. Very, very nice. Next up, we have the one and only Casey Stengel manager card. Everybody knows about Casey, so I'm not going to say anything other than what some people wrote about him after he passed away. Maury Allen, who was a sports writer, wrote, "He is gone and I'm supposed to cry, but I laugh. Every time I saw the man, every time I heard his voice, every time his name was mentioned, the creases in my mouth would give way and a smile would come to my face." Richie Ashburn said, don't shed any tears for Casey. He wouldn't want you to. He was the happiest man I ever seen. Jim Murray, another writer, stated, "God is certainly getting an earful tonight." There you have Casey Stengel. Quite a character. Talk about yogiisms, but Casey had his too. Phil Regan, Tigers. Regan won both games of a doubleheader in relief when he was with the Dodgers. beating the Mets both games. He was a career 98 and 81 with a 3.84 ERA and 92 saves. Gaylord Perry, Hall of Famer. He had a 22-year career. He was 314 wins and 265 defeats. He had a 3.17 lifetime ERA with 3,534 strikeouts. He threw a spitter, but wasn't ejected from a game until his 21st season. And he also threw a no-hitter once. He did write a book titled Me and the Spitter. Gaylord Perry. Remember him well with the Giants. Next up, Angels rookie stars Bill Kelso and Rich Reinhardt. Reinhardt was the first player to hit a home run at the Angels Anaheim Stadium. Pretty cool, huh? Didn't have too much on Kessel, so I didn't do anything. Hefner. He played 5 seasons. He was a career 11 and 21 with a 4.51 ERA. Then we have the Pirates 6th place team card. Another cool looking card. Sometimes I wish they'd do these team cards again, but they probably couldn't get all the players together at one time. Jim Davenport. I remember him well with the Giants. He played his entire career from 1958 through 1970 with the San Francisco Giants. He worked in the Giants organization for a total of 51 years. He was a 2-time All-Star, won 1 Gold Glove, was a career .258 hitter with 77 home runs and 456 RBI. Pete Ward. He played 8 years. He was a .254 hitter with 98 home runs. Dan Osinski played 8 seasons for 6 different teams. He had a career 29 wins and 28 losses, 3.34 ERA. He was part of the '67 Red Sox Dream Team and appeared in 2 World Series games. Bob Tillman, speaking of the Red Sox, 9 years with the Sox. He also played for the Yankees and the Braves. He caught 2 no-hitters in his career, and he was a .232 batter with 79 home runs. He was traded from the New York Yankees to the Braves for third baseman Bobby Cox. And we know Bobby Cox went on to be a great manager with the Braves. Bobby Klaus. Bobby, he played 2 seasons. He only hit .208. He was a rookie in 1964 and was a brief replacement for Pete Rose that year. But he only hit .183 in 40 games and was traded to the Mets, where he hit .244 the rest of the season. Bernie Allen played 12 seasons. He was a career .239 hitter with 73 home runs. In college, he played quarterback at Purdue. First year, he split the duties with another player, but his second, he quarterbacked the whole season. And in '63, during the baseball off-season, he was an assistant coach at Purdue, where he tutored a young Bob Greasy. If you don't know who Bob Greasy is, look him up. Mack Jones, 11 seasons. First 7 were with the Braves. He was a career .252 hitter, 133 home runs, 415 RBI. His first 2 hits and his first RBI were off Bob Gibson. In April of '69, Jones hit a 3-run home run and a 2-run triple in the Expos' first home victory as a franchise. The homer was the very first home run to be hit in Canada. So that's pretty cool. Next up, we have the Cincinnati Reds rookie stars, Ted Davidson and Tommy Helms. Davidson played 4 seasons. He was 11-7 as a reliever. In '67, while sitting in a bar, his estranged wife came in and shot him 3 times, once in the stomach and twice in the chest. He survived, but wasn't the same pitcher when he returned. His ex was to be charged with attempted murder, but because Ted didn't show up twice for the hearings, she was not charged. Go figure, huh? Tommy Helms played 14 seasons, managed 2 seasons. He was a career .269 hitter, 2-time All-Star, 2-time Gold Glove, and he was the Rookie of the Year. And last but not least, we have Danny Cater. Or is it Cater? He played 12 seasons, played for 7 different teams. He was a career .276 hitter, had 66 home runs and 519 RBI. He had 2 career 5-hit games and 4 career 18-hit games. All right, so there you have it. Hope you all enjoyed the video, and hope I kept it short enough this time. I showed 20 cards, and so I think I did well. Considered the last time it was 17 minutes long with only 15 cards, I think. Anyway, enough rambling. Everybody have a great day, and what's left of it, and catch you later. Bye.